These are the top 10 most popular NFL teams by fan base on Instagram. Number 10, the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers joined the NFL in 1995, making the Carolina Panthers one of the youngest franchises in the league. Even though this team is one of the newer NFL teams, the team has already reached the Super Bowl twice. The Panthers made it to the Super Bowl in 2003 and again in 2015 with the help of Cam Newton.
Newton's looking that way and now fires for Ginn downfield. Touchdown, Ted.
But unfortunately, they've never won. Still though, their fans love them, even if they do have terrible quarterbacks. Their 1.8 million followers on Instagram has won them the number 10 spot on this top 10 countdown.
Olsen to the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 9, the New Orleans Saints. The city of New Orleans hasn't won a Super Bowl since 2010, when Drew Brees was at the helm, but that hasn't stopped this party town from living it up to the fullest. The New Orleans Saints fans are known for getting loud and showing their love for their team. Saints fans can be found everywhere, just look for the iconic fleur-de-lis. Some of the Saints fan base include celebrities like John Goodman, Anthony Mackie, and Brad Pitt. With 1.9 million Instagram followers, the Saints come in at number 9 on the list.
Let's go, baby! Win on 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
Number 8, the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders fans have been through a lot over the years, but Las Vegas can't deny the fact that they have one of the most loyal fan bases behind them. It's been a long time since Tim Brown and Marcus Allen played football, but that hasn't stopped the Raiders fans from wearing their black and silver jerseys year in and year out. It shouldn't come as a surprise, but Raiders Nation has been known to be a pretty chaotic fan base. Raiders fans are known all around the world as some of the rowdiest and most extreme fans in all of sports. The nation calls it passion and devotion, others call it intimidating and scary. Whatever you want to call them, their 2.1 million followers on Instagram means the Las Vegas Raiders are the 8th most popular NFL team on the social media platform. Number 7, the Green Bay Packers.
He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in it? In the end zone, it is caught!
In the 60s, the Packers had one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. His name was Bart Starr, and he led the Packers to 3 championships in the pre-Super Bowl era, and then went on to win both Super Bowls 1 and 2 with legendary coach Vince Lombardi. Despite being a small market town in Wisconsin, the Green Bay Packers come in at number 7 on this list, boasting 2.5 million followers on Instagram. Today, Aaron Rodgers is the face of the franchise, but that all might change during the 2023 offseason. Green Bay Packers fans, or cheeseheads as one might call them, are crazy about their team. So crazy that the waitlist for Packer season tickets is over 90,000 people long. This team is part of American history, and at the end of the day, it's kind of hard not to root for them.
And the first Lambeau Leap of the year.
Number 6, the Kansas City Chiefs. Winners of Super Bowls 4, 54, and 57. In recent years, this team has dazzled the world with its fun play and high-powered offense. Players like Bobby Bell, Priest Holmes, and Tony Gonzalez blazed a trail for the new superstars in Kansas City. Thanks to their recent Super Bowl wins, superstars Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have placed the Kansas City Chiefs on the map as one of the most beloved teams in sports.
I learned one thing since I've been here. You gotta fight for your right to party!
The Chiefs have a massive fan base that seems to grow more and more each and every year. In 2014, Chiefs fans set a Guinness World Record for stadium noise. The crowd noise level reached 142 decibels. That's loud enough to cause permanent hearing loss. With 2.6 million Instagram followers, the Kansas City Chiefs come in at 6th on our top 10 list. But they're not alone. Also tied for 6th place with 2.6 million Instagram followers are the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles have only won 1 Super Bowl, but they do have 29 postseason appearances. When you think of great Eagles players, you think of players like Donovan McNabb, LaShawn McCoy, and now Jalen Hurts. This highly competitive football team might stand out to you for many reasons. Maybe it's the fact that they played in the first ever televised football game back in 1939. Or maybe it's the strange leftward-facing logo, which is the only left-facing logo in the NFL. Or perhaps it's the wild fan base that flips cars and climbs up lampposts after winning a Super Bowl game. Whatever your reasons are for loving the Eagles, you are not alone. Just make sure that you park your car somewhere safe. 6th place just wouldn't feel like 6th place without 3 6s. Just kidding. But strangely enough, we do have a three-way tie for 6th place. The third team on this list with 2.6 million Instagram followers is the New York Giants. Surprised? Well, you shouldn't be. The Giants have won 4 Super Bowl championships and is one of only 3 NFL teams to have more than 700 wins in its history. The Giants are one of the oldest teams in the NFL and part of the original 8 teams of the league. No wonder the New York Football Giants have so many fans around the world. New York won their most recent Super Bowl in 2012 on the arm of Eli Manning, and they boast the largest stadium in the NFL. It's not enough to fit their 2.6 million Instagram followers, but it is enough to be bigger than Jerry World.
This the music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Number 39.
Number 5, the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers joined the NFL in 1949, hence the name 49ers. Get it? They rank 2nd of all time in playoff wins with 37 as of 2023. Steve Young, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, the 49ers have no shortage of extremely successful players throughout the years. And now, with the cast of players that they currently have in San Francisco, the 49ers are poised to take a shot at winning the Super Bowl in 2024.
McCaffrey behind the line, looking to throw it. Airs it out, has Ayuk wide open. He's got it for the touchdown.
The organization has won 5 Super Bowls in its history, but they haven't won since the Sega Saturn was released in 1995. 49ers fans aren't the rowdiest of fans, but they are easy to spot if you know what you're looking for. If you hate the Raiders, you're probably a 49ers fan. If you love to watch the Cowboys lose, you're probably a 49ers fan. If you're okay with drinking Napa Valley wine while barefoot in a pair of Levi's jeans during a football game, you're probably a 49ers fan. And that's okay. We love you anyways. You and the other 2.8 million 49ers fans on Instagram. Number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. Despite only having won 1 Super Bowl, the Seahawks have over 3 million followers on Instagram. The Seahawks gained huge popularity thanks to the antics of superstars Marshawn Lynch and Richard Sherman.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're gonna get.
A wave of notoriety came over the team during the years of the Legion of Boom, where they suffocated opposing offenses and were arguably the greatest defensive unit of all time. The Seahawks have appeared in 3 Super Bowls and won their most recent Super Bowl in 2015 with a huge blowout win over Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. With that win, Russell Wilson became the shortest quarterback in NFL history to win a Super Bowl. Seahawks fans can be found everywhere, likely because they have played everywhere. The Seattle Seahawks are the only NFL team that has competed in both the AFC Championship game and an NFC Championship game. True story. The Seattle Seahawks Instagram page has over 3.1 million followers, which places the Pacific Northwest team in 4th place on this list. Number 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are tied for the most Super Bowl wins in NFL history with 6 Super Bowl titles. We've mentioned loyal fans in this video, but none really compared to the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base. In 2008, ESPN ranked the Steelers fans as the best in the NFL, citing their unbelievable sellout streak of selling out every home game since 1972. What? For years, Pittsburgh Steelers fans have flocked to Heinz Field to watch iconic players like Mean Joe Green, Terry Bradshaw, and Troy Polamalu.
Goodness. Why not? He's had that kind of a day. Wow.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have numerous unofficial fan clubs in many cities throughout the country, and the signature terrible towel has been described by the Associated Press as the best known fan symbol of any major pro sports team. The Pittsburgh Steelers yellow is impossible to miss, especially when you have 3.4 million Instagram users who are happy to wear their colors. Number 2, the Dallas Cowboys.
I think it's ever played the position.
Aikman has been perfect. A supersonic laser blast from Aikman to Urban.
Troy's arm is a gift from God.
He is a perfectionist. He is the ultimate competitor.
I can already see the comments blowing up on this video, but here's the proof. 4.4 million Instagram users follow the Dallas Cowboys. And while that number is impressive, it's only enough to win 2nd place on this list of Instagram's most followed NFL teams. That being said, it is still 1 million more than the Pittsburgh Steelers. People love the Dallas Cowboys, and there's a reason for that. The Cowboys dynasty of the 90s came at the perfect time. Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, and Troy Aikman were the epitome of football, and they were on every TV in America. The high expectations that fans have for the Cowboys are second to none, and Cowboys fans have never let that go. The Dallas Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowls, and they are the wealthiest team in the NFL. Whether you love to love them or you love to hate them, people will still sit down to watch the Dallas Cowboys play. Dallas has played a game on Thanksgiving every year since 1966. They generate over $500 million in revenue each season, and their nearly 4.5 million Instagram followers is proof that America still loves them. Number 1, the New England Patriots. With 4.8 million Instagram followers, the New England Patriots are at the top of this list. Sorry, Cowboys fans. There is no disputing the fact that over the past 2 decades, no team has seen more success and wins than the New England Patriots. No team in the NFL has appeared in more Super Bowl games, and no team in the NFL has won more Super Bowl games. In 2007, the New England Patriots were the first NFL team to complete a perfect season. Adam Vinatieri holds the record for most points of any NFL player ever. Rob Gronkowski was the first tight end to have 3 seasons with 10+ touchdowns and 1,000 receiving yards. And of course, there's the greatest quarterback to ever play the game, TB12. Tom Brady holds nearly every significant quarterback record in the NFL, from most touchdown passes to the most Super Bowl wins and almost every record in between. With all of the rings and all of the accolades that this team holds, it is no surprise that the New England Patriots are the number 1 most followed NFL team on Instagram. If you like this video and you want to watch more, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Do it, you won't want to miss the next one.